Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Dior, and this is Middara Unintentional Malum Act 1 on Tabletop Simulator. So I did start this encounter, and then I ended up just scrapping it. I wasn't really in any danger of losing or anything like that, but I was kind of tilted from making a significant rules error that I had to go make a separate video about. By the time you guys see this video, you already know what it is. It was about the variant versions. It was actually, while setting this up and thinking about what I'm going to be encountering here, I was like, oh, I completely forgot about variants for the Earth Loas. Spoilers, there's probably going to be an Earth Loa, at least one Earth Loa in this encounter. Anyway, as for the setup, we're going to be starting in the bottom right corner. This tile setup with the little fingers and stuff, there is that gap there in the bottom where you can actually loop around if you want to do a jump check or do a flight. Obviously, the flight would be safer because otherwise it's a, 10, 12, 14, 16 agility jump to make it, which is definitely doable with a combination of Remy and, well, if you were doing like Nightingale and Rook, you would have to roll at least a 5 or higher. All right. Excuse me. Sorry for hitting the mic there. Anyway, we do have some chests that are set as randomized. The scripting does randomize it, by the way, so you don't have to worry about that on your end. We got blue totem, green totem, red totem, and then we got a blue objective, blue exit, and then, of course, 2 animates at the start. The requirement is just get to the blue exit. We got an achievement, which is Proof of Prowess. If you defeat an animate who had no damage at the start of the turn, read the following hidden text. So you have to take it from 0 damage to max damage, which these guys do have 18 health. If you mess up, you could potentially stall until this thing actually recovers all of its health and then try again, though that's probably not the best thing to do. Also, on the previous video, I did forget to actually check the achievement here, which is right here, Death from Above. All right, and the blue objective is once you enter a space that's adjacent to this token, you have to read it. Other than that, there's nothing else. It's very simple, which I definitely welcome after doing Fury of Nature. All right, as for how we're going to set things up, I think I want Nightingale in front in the hindering terrain. Rook can also be in the front. We can have Remy here. And then we can have Zeke over here. I'm really tempted to try to just do something cheeky like loop around here. I think it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure this is where an Earth Loa is going to be waiting for me. But it's been a while, so who knows. Anyway, enemy phase. Or not enemy phase, but initiative. Okay, Remy goes first. Do I want her to go first, though? That is the question. So, out of the people that can kill an animate, Remy can if she rolls well, but you've seen how I roll with Remy. She just does not want to roll high. I can fly and trigger the red totem. You know what? This is what we'll do. We'll spend 2 stamina to fly. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and this should trigger red. It does trigger red. All right. What did I just click? Oh geez. Okay, I see what I clicked. Okay, this is for the other chapters. Put that back in there. There we go. All right, red totem. As you approach the corner of the wall, you hear more cave sickles, but when you turn the corner, you find yourself staring up at an Earth Loa. A moment of confusion washes over you as you swear that there are still more cave sickles somewhere on the platform. Perhaps they'll show themselves later. Spawn an Earth Loa on the space this totem occupied. All right, and before I freaking forget again, I'll roll this purple and see what we get. Okay, we are officially going to actually fight the Earth Loa, the variant Earth Loa. So, good times had by all. Where is my Earth Loa? There you are. I'll just set you to here to show that you're the variant. Put you here. Spawn you here. We can definitely take on an Earth Loa, but it is pretty risky. because right now all I can do is I can do one attack. I could pop a fight drive as well, but without Empower, this thing is going to hit like a truck. It's either that or I just let it go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of okay with just letting it go. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, and just go back to where I was. Okay. It goes to Earthloa. So we got new AI for this. Is there another ally with an SOI with damage? No. Is there more than one opponent adjacent? No. Is there an adjacent opponent? No. Can it move and attack an opponent within reach 2? No. And then it just otherwise moves towards the nearest opponent. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, tricking this early is actually kind of an interesting idea. Granted, if this was a regular Earthloa and you are slow on killing the animates, they would eventually get like 4 armor, which could be kind of dangerous. Anyway, it goes to Zeke. For Zeke, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spend a stamina to transform into an Earthloa. And I'm going to spend 2 stamina to give Barrier to Rook. Rook is going to be kind of the backup plan. With 5 armor, he can 2-shot an animate. So I just need to get him to have essentially 4 stamina to play around with and kind of go from there. Another way we could also make it happen is with the Bone Shaker, which we haven't really abused yet. But if I abuse it now, I won't be able to use it later until a refresh happens. Besides that, that's going to be it for Earthloa. Zeke, that is. We got Nightingale next. So I could shoot right now and see if we can get a kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're right now 6 away. We have 7 range. And I can definitely do an empowered shot right now. The question is, will it be enough? I do have an intervention. And if I can get enough shields, I can maybe make this work. I will probably have to pop my Ambitious, which I'm okay with. So we'll go ahead and spend 3 stamina to do an empowered shot. We are standing still, so we do have +1 to this. And we'll see what happens. Alright, unfortunately that's not much to work with, so I'm going to intervention. Alright, I can flip this to a 8. That puts us at 13. 14. And then this thing has 9 defense, so it would be what, 5 damage base? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It would do 7 damage if I kept it. You know what? Sure, we'll go with this. Okay, so yeah, we're hitting right now. So 14, so 5 base, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to do... Oh, actually, no, it's going to do more than that. Yeah, miscounted. Yeah, there's more books. There's 6 books here. So, again, 14. And it's 9 defense, so 5 damage. 6 for the burst. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'll do 9 damage. Okay, 9 damage for the first shot. We also can potentially poison it. It resists the poison. Alright. I'm then going to go ahead and do Ambitious, which will get us 2 stamina, and everyone else will get 1. Alright. Then I will pop a fight drive and use a stamina with that to do another empowered shot. A whole lot of nothing there. We'll go ahead and pop this Bottle Blessing from Remy. and reroll everything but the black die. I'll reroll the 2 with a quiver. Okay, so that puts us at 12. 13, so it'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14. It'll do 11 damage. That seems to be about right. Give me 1 moment. Okay, I checked the math. It is what it is. So 13 here is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then plus 6 is 14, minus 3 is 11. This is a dead animate. Okay, dead animate. Let's see what we get for our reward. The animate looks almost confused as it falls dead at your feet. Don't draw a combatant loot card for defeating this opponent. Instead, gain 1 random common relic. So keyword is common. So we need to grab everything from here and grab everything that is also a relic. So that is wands. And the guitar. I think that's all of them. I'm fairly certain everything else is not a relic. Yeah, the tomes are not. The Kashari Gama is not. The staff is not. Neither is this. Yeah, all these would say double if that's the case. So the only doubles that we have right now are the long swords and the Kasari Gama, but those are not relics. Alright, usually every time I get this achievement I tend to get the worst relic, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, I'll hit shuffle once and take whatever we get. Okay, we get the Hemlock and Sarah. As long as another ability doesn't passively add to your sphere of influence, increase your sphere of influence by 2. Unfortunately, we don't have room for it, so this is going to go into the stash, but it could be useful later. Even Socrates would like these. This is actually pretty good for Rook, since that can expand his spell range. Alright, and it said don't draw a loot card. Don't draw a combatant loot card. Okay. I mean, that wasn't bad. That saved us, saves us 42 gold. Okay. Besides that, I'm not going to worry about that. That is it for... I can do a utility core move, but that's about it. There's nothing else we can really do. We don't have line of sight of the other one. Alright, goes to Animate. Animate is fully healed, no one adjacent, no one with an SOI. It can move and attack someone at range 4. It's going to go towards nearest opponent, which is going to be Rook. And it can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it can just make where it needs to go. It has 6 movement, so yeah, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nearest opponent was Rook. Actually, let me think about that. So the requirement here is I have to be up to range 4. So anything that can get me to maximum range, I have to take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll be right here. Yeah, that'll be the requirement. Okay. Yeah, if you want to force this thing to do the jump check, you would actually need to move into SOI. And then force it to try to move into melee, I think. Actually, no, I don't think even that will work. No, either way. While it's moving, I will do an Overwatch shot. So I'll go ahead and do that now. I will go ahead and empower it. Nothing, I'm going to let that fail. Also, I forgot to discard this because we used it. I used a 10 gold item? A 6 gold item to get a 42 gold item. Alright, so this thing's going to take a shot. Just make a range 4 attack. And the reason why it's not stopping here is because it needs to be able to target Rook as far as the requirement for the movement. But once he's moved, all bets are off. So it's actually going to shoot at Nightingale because it's Nightingale is on the initiative higher on the initiative track. So I'll go ahead and dodge, and I will have 11 defense, and this attack will be at -1 for the hindering. I think it hits exactly, unfortunately. It does. It's going to do 4 damage. And then it's going to shoot again because of Chains of Perdition. And I don't have any stamina left to dodge with. I'll let it hit me. That's fine. It does hit. It's going to hit for 1, 2, 3 damage. Alright. Goes to Rook. Rook is at 4 stamina thanks to the ambitious earlier. I'm going to go ahead and do Intervention, give that back to Nightingale. I will spend 2 stamina and empower a Courage Stifle for the animate. Alright, that is 14. Alright, it hits for 10. And I'm going to go ahead and cast it again. Only 8. I'll use Intervention to reroll. Well, 9. Sure, we'll go with that. It's probably not going to hit. It doesn't matter. Okay, glad I didn't put too much effort into that. And that's it for Rook. I don't want to... Yeah, I'm not going to throw any knives or anything. We'll go ahead and shuffle the initiative and continue. Okay, Remy gets to go first. Remy will go to full stamina. She'll spend 1 to move. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I will go here. 6. Actually, could we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? There you go. Yay, 9 movement. Alright, we'll turn you to face. Okay, I will attempt to wreck some stuff. We'll first start with a Empowered Bladeworks. And let's see where that puts us. I'll use a Enchanted Piercing to reroll the black die. Okay, that's better. 13 against 9 defense, so it's going to be 4. 5 for the combo. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It'll do 10 damage, which will kill it. Then I'll use the Sword of Dominion to heal Nightingale for 3, since it got kill. And we'll go ahead and get our loot drop. 6 gold. We've already gotten the unique item drop, so all that's left in there is the monster loot and regular item drop. Again, regular item drop will be great, assuming we get relic. Otherwise, or if we get relic or accessory, if we get anything else, it's not going to be that useful. Besides all of that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can. This will actually force the Earthflow of the jump. So I'll actually stay here and take the risk. Goes to Nightingale. Nightingale will get back stamina. We will spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm within range thanks to the True Flight arrows. It'll be at -1 because I'm shooting through an ally. I'm going to go ahead and take this shot. It's okay if I miss, but I'll go ahead and do Intervention anyway. I'll re-roll the 3. All right, that's 15 minus 1 is 14. I'll go ahead. Yeah, we'll keep it as is. So 14 versus 8 defense, so it's going to be 6 damage base. 7, 8, 9, 10. It'll do 5 damage to this guy. And he'll have to do a conviction check. He does pass. Then that'll be it for her. I'm not going to worry about anything else. Alright, goes to Zeke. Zeke will get 4 stamina. We're going to go ahead and transform out of Earthloa form at this point. And spend 1 to go ahead and get some Banished Knowledge going. We'll give haste to Rook. Get that ready. And other than that, I'm kind of okay with just hanging out for a bit. Also, I keep forgetting about Ethereum Cortora. We really should be using that. In fact, instead of the Bottle Blessing, let's say we use the Ethereum Kotor instead. That would actually make sense. Because it lets you reroll anything except for black. Oh, actually no, I needed to reroll the black, didn't I? Never mind. Okay, I did look over the footage. I only rerolled the dice, not the black die. So I will go ahead and use Ethereum Kotor instead of the Bottle Blessing. Apologies for the retroactive stuff. But better to use a reusable item than one that's consumable. Anyway, whose turn is it anyway? Oh, alright, it's Zeke's. He's not going to move from here yet. I'm going to wait until everything else is clear first. Now the real question is how risky do I want to be? Goes to Rook. Rook is going to get 4 stamina. Okay, yeah, Rook's not going to have enough to actually kill the Earthlow, and not without popping items. So that makes that easy. Let's go ahead and use that opportunity to just go... we'll reapply Intervention on Nightingale. And we'll also give her haste. And then we'll spend a stamina to move. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, goes to Earthloa. Earthloa is going to do some jumping. So it can jump 1 to 2 spaces. And if it has the opportunity to do what it is tasked to do, which is get to within reach 2 and attack somebody, they will take it. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. We'll roll a black die for this. Okay, it does pass. While this is going on, I am going to go ahead and take a Overwatch shot. And roll this. Alright, 13. It'll be +1, -1 because I'm not moving. So 13 is exactly 5 damage, which will get negated, and I'll just do 2 magic. And then we'll see if you get... Okay, no poison. Alright, so jump is completed. It's going to go ahead and take a swing at Remy now. Remy will attempt to dodge with a occult shirt. Actually, I'll just use a minimalist garb. I will re-roll that with intervention. Well, it's 1 higher. Alright, take your swing. It's going to hurt me a bunch. Oh my god. I don't have a way of stopping it. Well then, it's going to hit for, I'm at a 9 defense. That's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage. This might actually knock out Remy in 1 hit, because I now have to do a Force 11 conviction check. I do roll 2 whites, because I have both convictions for that. So it is what it is. But yeah, this is going to be really bad. Because it's push push 4, and it's just going to slam me into Nightingale and knock me out. We do have a way of saving her with the Bottle Blessing, but I would rather not have to do that. But it seems like the world is against me. Okay, so this is going to slam me into Nightingale. They'll both take 4 damage. She'll take 4 damage. I'm going to pop Bottle Blessing in the process and take... essentially, I'm going to heal 3 and then take 4. So essentially a grand total of 1 damage, and I'm going to be paralyzed. Alright, cool. And then it goes to a new round. Alright, Remy goes first. She is paralyzed, so all this is going to happen is that'll all flip, and that's it. Goes to Nightingale, who's going to get 4 stamina. She's going to do an empowered shot on the Earth Loa here. I do have a clear shot, so it's going to be at +1. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to use the Masterwork when I did that Overwatch shot. I think I could have done at least a damage by tapping it, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to... At this point, we have bigger issues. Alright. Let's do an intervention. That is much better. Unfortunately, it's still not good enough, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and use Kill the Messenger on the 2, make it a 7. So we're at 15, 16. So that'll be 8 damage base. Yeah, 8 damage base. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And it's going to get reduced by 5, bringing it down to 11. And then conviction check. Okay, fails is going to get poisoned. Unfortunately, I should have done the Masterwork then, because that would have guaranteed kill. But it is what it is. Alright. At this point, I'll spend a stamina to do just a utility core move. 1, 2, 3. Alright, goes to Zeke. Zeke will get 3 stamina. He'll spend 2 to give himself... actually, he'll spend 1 and give haste to Remy. Then he's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll put me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And remember, I have 5 movement, so that was exactly my movement there. I'm going to go ahead and take a swing with the Corpse Boar. So I'll be rolling an orange, white, and black. I have reach with this weapon. And we'll see what happens. Well, it misses. Good job, Zeke. You did the thing. I am going to go ahead and pop 2 juice boxes. And heal... I'll heal Nightingale for 6. Okay. Alright, that was it for Zeke. Goes to Rook. We'll go ahead and reapply intervention on Nightingale. I'll also spend a stamina to give haste to Zeke. And then we'll spend 2 stamina to try to blast this man. I'm not going to empower. Actually, yeah, I will empower. Didn't make a difference. 13. Okay, it dies. I'll roll to see if it explodes, but no one's adjacent. Okay, that is end of Earth Loa. And our first official encounter with the Itlum infused, Itlum rich Earthloa, that is. Alright, so we do get loot for that. 8 gold. 4, 6, 8. Alright, we have less than 10% chance of getting a item drop at this point. Rook has stamina left, so we'll spend 1 to move. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And just go there. Alright, new round. Alright, actually there was one thing I needed to do, but I forgot to do it. I do actually want to grab the Espelancer, but we'll do that. Actually, we can do it right now. It's Rook's turn. I'm going to do a re-equip and I'm going to take this. So I believe you can take things, but you can't, yeah, take items from companions. Okay, so I will take the Espelancer. Actually, before we do that, actually, yeah, that's fine. We'll take the Espelancer and the juice box. And during that re-equip, I'll do this. This will make it so we have an agility again. Everything else here is pretty much the same. Actually, the counter will be pretty... Well, actually, the trade-off is I won't be able to empower anymore. Never mind. I'd rather be able to empower. Either way, though, I'm still okay with taking this. And let other people go and loot things. During this re-equip, I am going to go ahead and swap in 3 juice boxes. And I'm just going to use all 3. And heal Remy back to 3. Being a little bit more loose with consumables now. Which is fine. I'll go ahead and do the free re-equip from the Adventures pack. So we have the throwing knives armed and ready. Also, yeah, we're still not seeing the blue totem, which is good. All right, next I'm going to spend a stamina to move. Actually, before I move, I'm going to do an intervention for Remy. And then we'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we do trigger blue, so we'll go ahead and handle that first. Blue totem. A handful of cave sickles occupy the area. Spawn 3 cave sickles adjacent to this totem. All right, first things first. We'll roll this purple. We do have Itlum infused cave sickles. Okay. All right, let's see what we can make happen here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bye-bye totem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I went 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I want you to be this far away. Okay, I want to stop here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the reason I'm stopping here is I'm trying to force these guys to jump twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, that'll put me within 4 range and kind of go from there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this is the only way to get in range. Okay, so that was 2 stamina. I'm okay with just holding off for everything else. So Cave Sickle 1 through 3. We'll start with red. It's going to do a jump. Kills itself. Does it explode? Doesn't explode. Next one. 1, 2, 3. It's going to jump. Nope. 4, 5, 6. Jump again. Alright, and then it's going to take a shot at Rook. I will dodge. I'm at 9 defense, and this thing is too far away to actually do anything. It's shooting at Rook. Yeah, it's going to shoot at Rook, and it's going to be shooting twice. Alright, does hit. I have 9 defense. It's going to be 1, 2. It's going to do 0 damage. Then it's going to shoot again. I'll spend a stamina to dodge. Nothing. Alright, 2, 3, it's still 0 damage. Yeah, it just says to make 2 ranged attacks. They don't have to be, it seems to have no problems shooting at the same target. So it's going to shoot at Rook because he has the highest initiative. As for the last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, can't get in range, so it's not going to do anything. Alright, goes to Zeke. Zeke will get 4 stamina. And we can spend 1 stamina to move. We'll go 1, 2, 3 with the help of Remy there. Is that enough? It is not. I will use intervention to reroll. It would have been if I weren't heavy. It's right now at a 9. Oh my god. Alright, I'm glad I'm jumping only 1 space. The DC is 10. So Zeke only has 3 agility with the scythe equipped. And Remy has 4 strength. So yeah, we do make the jump. So what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll go 6 to here and 7. I think that's correct. Give me a moment. Okay, I was just verifying my starting part. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have 2 stamina. 3 stamina left. I'll spend 2 of it to swing with the corpse 4, and we'll see if we can make something happen. The answer is no. No, we cannot. Well, actually, yeah, I can reroll anything but black die. So yeah, didn't get anywhere. All right, goes to Nightingale. You know what I did forget to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did forget to do an Overwatch shot. That's okay. Nightingale will get 4 stamina. We'll spend 1 to move. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I would have to go all the way to there to make something happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I get line of sight from here to here? No, never mind then. Never you mind. Yeah, we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. And then I'll spend 2 stamina to shoot this thing in the face. I will go ahead and empower it as well. Alright, this is 10. So 2. Yeah, I do have 5 shields, which is plus 6, so that will kill it. Let's see if it explodes. Does not explode. Alright, that is it for Nightingale. I'll go ahead and do a utility core move to here. Alright, goes to Remy. Remy will spend 2 stamina to fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it'll cost me 1 extra stamina. Then I'll spend that stamina to loot this token. Green loot. Alright, the chest explodes as soon as you open it, giving you no time to react. All figures on or adjacent to this token are dealt 1 purple of physical damage. 6 damage. Glad I healed myself, else this would have been over. I don't like traps where you don't get to do a save, by the way. But, like, literally there's nothing to prepare you for that. Alright, that's it for Remy, so new round. Alright, Cave Sickle will go first. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go ahead and have it make its jump first. Okay, passes. While it's moving up, I'll go ahead and do Overwatch Shot. +1 modifier to this. I will Intervention reroll. I'll reroll the 3 with the quiver. Alright, so that's 10. 11. And I can go 12 and do 4 damage. So it's still alive. And angry. Alright, so it's going to move to be within range of the nearest opponent. So it's going to be here. It's going to shoot at Nightingale. Nightingale is going to dodge within Occult Shirt. I'm at 10 defense. It misses, I'll counter. I hit for 1 damage. Because of course I did. Alright. Goes to Rook. Rook will go ahead and reapply Intervention to Nightingale. And then we'll go ahead and move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll go ahead and cast a spell from here. I'll empower it. Actually, I'll just do a regular. 10 in total. Okay, that does kill. Does it explode? No explosions. Alright, that's a dead Cave Sickle. That's a dead Swarm. You get 5 gold. Putting us at 473. Okay, that is it for Rook. Goes to Remy next. For Remy, we'll go ahead and get 4 stamina. Spend 1 to move. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a jump. Okay. 9. That puts me in line of sight of the green totem. Through the white pillars, you catch fleeting glimpses of watery forms. Spawn 2 water lilies on any water terrain space adjacent to this totem. Okay, and then so that was 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm just going to spend another stamina to keep moving. Yeah, we're just going to move 2 spaces up. And then another 2 spaces over. That should be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. That is 3 stamina of movement because Remy is somewhat amazing. Actually, I will go ahead and from my last, I'll use a stamina point to do a re-equip to put in the bottle blessing. All right, that is it on that front. Goes to Waterloa. Waterloa is out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I did that on purpose. Okay, goes to Nightingale. Nightingale will get 4 stamina. She's going to spin 1 to move and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a jump. Okay, 6, 7, 8. We'll do another jump. This is all with Rook's help, by the way. So we're at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 1 stamina left. But more importantly, I'm in range to shoot these things. Okay. Goes to Zeke. Go to max stamina, spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go ahead and just switch over to animate form just because I can. And then that'll be it. All right. Goes to new round. All right. Goes to Nightingale first. So we just get to take free shots now. I'm at full stamina. Symbols don't matter because these are Waterloas. So I'm just going to shoot regularly and go from there. That is 13, 14, so it's going to do 5 damage to the thing. I do need to see if it gets poisoned. It does. All right. Then I'm going to shoot it again. Okay. I'll re-roll the orange die. Sorry for forgetting to untap the quiver there. So we're at 12, so it's going to be 3. It'll be 3 damage right now. We'll make it 4 with the masterwork. And then that'll be it. Okay, goes to Remy. Remy will get 4 stamina. She can spend 1 to move. And the question is how risky do I want to be? If I get kill, I will get health back. If I fail to get kill, I'm probably going to lose health. But you only live like -1 time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll do a diagonal move from here. Actually, no, we won't. We'll do a shady tranny to go here. Okay, I want to do a blade works on the wounded Waterloa. Okay, that's 11. So 2, 3 from the +1 damage from longsword combo. So making sure that's right. Yeah, it has 9 defense, right? 9 defense, 2, 3. Yep, 3 damage. So I do kill it. And I get to heal for 3. Alright, so far so good. Bye-bye poison. And then I'm going to spend 3 to do onslaught on the healthy one. And we'll see if we can make something happen here. I will use intervention because the game hates me. I'm going to use a bottle blessing because the game hates me. There you go. That's a number. So that's 16. So it's going to do 7, 8 damage. And then I will do a follow-up attack. That does hit. It's going to do 1 + 1, so 2 damage. And then I get 1 more follow-up. That is 9. I will re-roll the 2. That is 10, so it's going to be 2 damage again. Killing that water loa, and I get to heal for 3. Undoing the trap damage. Yay, team. All it cost me was another bottle blessing. Alright. Also, I didn't actually draw any loot for either of the monsters I just killed. We killed Animate. Didn't draw one for the other one for achievement. Swarm, Loa. Yeah, we need to draw 2 cards. 9 gold. 8 gold. 17 gold in total. Putting us at 490. And Waterlows are dead, by the way. Alright. Anything else I can do with Remy here? I'll go ahead and take a utility core step to here. There's no current, I don't believe. Nope, there is no current. Alright, that is it for Remy. We go to Rook. Rook will go ahead and take this opportunity to give himself intervention. And he'll spend a stamina to move up and go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Alright, it goes to Zeke. We'll spend a stamina on Zeke as well. And he's just going to move here and hang out. Okay, that is it for that. New round. Oh, actually, for Zeke, let's go the other way. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we need to actually help Nightingale get back across. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, that is it for the round. New round. Alright, goes to Nightingale. Nightingale get 4 stamina, spend 1 to move. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and do a jump with the help of the Animate. Animate has 5 strength, which is, with their combined agility and strength, was enough to pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good enough for her. Goes to Zeke. Zeke will spend a stamina to move. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it'll be 6 in this case because I don't have heavy right now. Then I'll do the like the shadows to move to here. Alright. Then it goes to Rook. Rook will go ahead and give a intervention to Zeke. And then that'll be it. Then we go to Remy. Remy is going to first do a diagonal move to here, which will trigger the blue objective. Suri stops abruptly and shoves you back with a gust of magical energy as a large chunk of the ceiling falls into the canal, sending water and rubble all around. You spit out a mouthful of stale water and find Suri floating nearby. She shakes her head and tells you that it looks like you'll have to go the long way back. Behind you, a wall was knocked free and sent flying into the abyss. Suri points and nods, confirming the new path is the one to take. You peer across the chasm and see K-sickles on the neighboring platform. Place and remove tiles, tokens, and figures according to Diagram 6. The water on the place tiles has a current. These currents move figures and tokens one space. See rulebook, page 22. Then discard the blue objective token and replace the win condition of the encounter to an adventurer ends their turn on the red exit. Alright, Diagram 6. Okay, so what we need to do right now is actually shift everything up like that. And then start taking this stuff out. And this goes away, that goes away, that goes away. Do you note that the tokens, the loot here is on current, so it is going to get dragged towards that pit at the end. By the way, the current is going towards, the left. And then red exits, which is going to be right there. Okay. All right. Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot the important part. We need to spawn some cave sickles. I do like how it says 4 through 6, but honestly, there's no reason for it to do 4 through 6. Anyway, first things first, roll to see if it's variant. Okay, these ones will be regular. Also, I'm doing this at the end of the round, apparently. Shame on me. One there. One there. One there. Okay. And then, yeah, everything else continues. I will go ahead and have Remy continue her turn. Also, did I forget to, give her stamina? I'm pretty sure I did. Give me a moment. Yep, I forgot to get stamina. Okay. Then I'm going to continue my turn. I'm going to use a utility cord to take a step closer. Like so. Then I will spend an encounter action to see what this is. Hopefully it's not trapped. Red loot. 20 gold. What's the description, by the way? You find a pile of treasure. 20 gold. Puts us at 510. Alright. Then I'm going to spend 2 stamina to fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that puts me in 9. No line of sight of the yellow totem. Yep, we're good to go on that. Is it yellow, by the way, or is it orange? Yeah, it is yellow. It gave it to me, so it's definitely correct. All right. So I'm in no man's land now. Let's go ahead and do blade works. We'll target the purple cave sickle. I'll do a fight drive, I guess. There we go. That's a definitely dead cave sickle. I'm not even going to count it. No, I can't stop myself. I'm counting. 15, so it's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 damage. Alright, kills a cave sickle. I will use the sword to heal for 3. And that will be it for that. At least killing a cave sickle will make them a little less accurate. Cave sickles 1 through 3 are going to go. Red's going to go first. It's going to attack the person with the most damage, which is a tie. So it's going to go highest initiative, which will be Zeke. Zeke is going to spend 1 stamina to evade, or dodge rather. Alright, he has a grand total of 9 defense. He is in hindering terrain, so I'll be at -1. And this will be a white and a purple. Alright, it barely misses. Misses by 2, that is. I will spend a stamina to counter with the scythe. And he actually connects this time. So it's going to be 2 damage base, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the symbols. So 6 damage exactly, which will kill. And I can heal for this, but I'm already at full HP, so it doesn't really matter. Also, if for whatever reason this came up short, I could then do a quick blow off of this to have you to attack again. All right, that is it for Cave Sickle Red. Orange is going to attack Remy. Remy will dodge with an occult shirt. Only 9. 2 purples now. Unfortunately, this is going to hit for 1 whole damage. Alright, then it's going to follow up and attack again because this is Onslaught. I'm going to dodge with a Minimalist Garb. +1 again. Alright, this time it misses. I will spend a stamina to counter. I hit for 3 damage. Alright, round over. Okie dokie. Oh, also I believe the loot tokens at the end of the round get moved by current. So we got that going for them. But I will verify real quick. Current is 22, so 21. Nope, it is correct. All right. Any figure, blah, blah, blah. At the end of every round. Yep, that is correct. Okay. And then the current was just 1 in the case of the diagram. Yep. Okay. Got all that. Goes Nightingale. I mean, we're not down that much HP, so I don't think I need to really farm for kills with the Sword of Dominion at this point. Gain 1 stamina. We'll spend 1 stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then shoot at -1. I'll re-roll the 3. Okay, that is 12 minus 1 is 11, so it's going to be 3 damage exactly, which will kill. Okay, Swarm defeated. 6 gold. 516. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 stamina to do Utility Core move. And just move to there. Alright, goes to Rook. Rook will go ahead and take this opportunity to reapply Intervention on Remy. And then spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, oh sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go all the way to 8 while this is happening, but we need to resolve the totem. Yellow totem. 2 more animates block your path. Spawn 1 animate on the space the totem occupied, then spawn 1 animate on any unoccupied normal terrain space on the east side of tile UM72. Okay, we get animates. So 1 on the totem. Yeah, 1 on the totem, which we'll put here. And then 1 down on, you said east side? East side of tile UM72. So we'll put you here. All right. I'll go ahead and spend 2 stamina to blast the purple animate. We will empower. This will be 14. Okay, 10 damage because we have barrier active. All right. Then it goes to animate turn. We'll start with the red one. It's going to blast a spell at Rook. So I'm at 11. All right, I resist the darkness. It's going to shoot at me. I'm just going to let the shot hit me. It misses. Then it's going to move towards the nearest opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And attack Rook. This will be empowered. I will dodge with a defensive core. Also, I keep forgetting to reset the adventurer pack. Alright, I'm at 12 defense. Okay, attack misses. I will go ahead and counter. Because I can. Attack hits but does no damage, unfortunately. And then at the end of its turn, it is going to be dragged by the current 1 space. This will provoke a break attack. 10, 2, 3, 4. I do 1 damage to it. Alright, goes to the other enemy. It's going to heal for 2. And then cast a spell on Rook. Rook will attempt to resist. Alright, I could reroll. How's actually casting work? Give me a moment. Alright, order of operation is you determine force and then do the conviction check. So with that in mind, I am going to go ahead and pop a enchanted piercing and re-roll the 1. Alright, I'm darkness. Apparently that's how life is going to be right now. Alright, so I have -1 to attacks and can't dodge. It's going to go ahead and shoot me. Misses. Then it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and take a swing. Again, can't dodge. The attack hits. It's going to do 1, 2, 3. I'll do 0 damage. Alright, and then it does do a another attack, but this one won't be empowered. Chance of perdition, it misses, and then it's going to get dragged by the current. I will do my break attack because it's a new turn. Every figure has their own turn. Okay, attack misses. Or actually, sorry, it hits but does 0 damage. Oh, actually, no, it completely misses. I have -1 to attack now. Alright, that is it for the animates. Oh, I did forget one important thing, which was break attacks for Nightingale. I'm going to go ahead and do that now from the current move. So I'll do a Overwatch, and we'll go ahead and empower it too. Oh, intervention. Jeez, the luck of this has been kind of bad. Alright, goes to Remy's turn. Remy will get 4 stamina. And not much we can do about this. We'll spend 1 stamina to move. We'll go down to here. And then we will do an onslaught. And see if we can make something happen. I'll re-roll the 2 with my sword. Alright, 14. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll do 8 damage. And then I will follow up. And that will kill. $9 gold. 525. Alright. Then we'll use the Sword of Dominion to heal Nightingale for 2. Should be 3, but no one's taken 3 damage now. And Remy is going to go ahead and not much I can do about that. I'm going to go, yeah, I'm just going to stay in place. If I hadn't had to do the reroll for the Sword of Dominions, I was going to use it in combination with Utility Core to move, but that's not happening now. So that is it for that. Goes to Zeke. Zeke will be at full stamina. We'll go ahead and do a Like the Shadows to go 1, 2. And then spend a stamina to move. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a Perdition's Chain ranged attack. My attack will still use the same dice, so it's still going to be empowered. So this will cost me 2 stamina. I'll do an intervention to reroll all of it. Yeah, intervention tokens are fine to use in conduit form. 11 versus 9 defense, so 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. It does a whole 3 damage. Alright, I'll spend a stamina to do quick blow off of that. And miss. Alright. Goes to new round. These are going to move another space. It's getting closer to the edge. Alright, goes to Nightingale. Nightingale will get 4 stamina. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 stamina to do a 2 move utility core. And then I'm going to shoot and empower it. Alright, well, I'm at 10, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if I let it go through it as is. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll just let it go through as is. So that's 10, so 1, 2, 3. So the physical damage is going to get negated, so I'll do 6 damage. And then, more importantly, not poisoned. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and do a quicken eye and just shoot normally. No empower. I'll re-roll the 3 while I'm at it. Alright, 13, 14. So it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll do 5 damage. Does get poisoned. Alright. And that's all I can do. So it's going to go to Animate's turn. I will roll this poison die. 1 damage. And then he's going to heal for 2. Alright, Animate is going to cast Darkness on somebody without Darkness. So it's going to go after Zeke. Zeke will roll 2 purples. 8. 11, so Darkness. And then it's going to attack. It's going to attack whoever has Darkness, which is 2 people. It's going to go after Zeke. Zeke will evade. Actually, sorry, he can't evade. He has Darkness. The attack hits, and it's going to do 0 damage because of armor. Because I have 3 armor in animate form. It is going to attack again with Chains of Perdition, though. And miss. Then it's going to move towards nearest opponent, which will be Rook. And then attack Rook. Rook can't dodge, so it's just going to be a raw attack with Empower. It's going to hit. I'm going to go ahead and just use a Curse to negate it. And then he's going to get pulled away. I'm going to do a break attack with Rook. I do hit 13. It's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. It will do 4 damage exactly and kill him. Good job, Rook. Get another loot. 4 gold. 5, 2, 9. Alright. Goes to Remy. Remy will get 4 stamina. She'll spend 1 to move. But before she does that, she'll do a... Actually, yeah, before she does that, she's going to do a diagonal move with Sword of Dominion. Then do a utility core move to here. Actually, I'll even take an extra step. And then spend a stamina to flip this. It is a blue loot token, which I'm pretty sure is just money. Nope, 2 random consumables. Alright, get our juice box. Some of our juice boxes back. I'll equip one of them, and the other one will stay here. Alright, then I'll spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And then I will loot the last token, which is going to be yellow. Gain 10 gold in a random consumable. Get another juice box. Putting us at 5, 3, 9. Alright. Goes to Zeke. Zeke is doing fine. I'll go ahead and go to human form at this point. Because I don't like going... I don't know. I think Conduit only resets if you get restored, but I'm not going to worry about it. Either way, we're just going to let so here's what's going to happen. Rook's just going to reapply interventions to the 2 people who still need it. and then after that, we'll just have somebody run to the exit, and that'll be game. So over here, the reward for this was none, which is leading to finding their way, which is page 64. Finding the way, you stop short as Suri holds up a hand. She quickly disappears and reappears a moment later. She warns you that the exit to the next area is going to require a key and that the creature with the key is strong. Undeterred by her warnings, you press on. Soon you round a corner and come into another room with an altar in it. An animate stands before the altar, surrounded by cave sickles. The hulking form screeches and sprints towards you, its axe raised menacingly. Alright, so next time it's going to be quite the challenge, not because there's a big monster, but because the achievement here is really hard to do. You essentially have to dodge 5 attacks in 1 round. If you do it, though, the reward is pretty nice. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Eeyore. This was Middara Unintentional Malum Act 1. Apologies for any rules mistakes I made or any mind changing I did when I realized I could use things like Ethereum Kotor. But as always, I always mention, I'm controlling 4 characters at once with all their unique abilities, disciplines, and items. So there's a lot to juggle. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.